Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Page number 321 and 322. Part 5 Vedas 36. The duty of Brahmin. Having heard me for so long, till the Brahmin by birth must do something for their life to protect the Vedas. Veda Rakshati Rakshitaha, says the Vedas, meaning that Vedas protect the protector. Daily he should do Brahma Yajnam. Brahma Yajnam is one of the 5 great yagas. Here Brahma means Veda, like the eternal Anaya Vilak, the lamp burning forever, so that this mantra power may be with us. We have to do that. Whosoever is the Maharishi of that branch of the Veda to which we born, we should do Tarpanam every day for him. Having done that, we should chant that at least one sentence or minimum 2 words of that Veda. If that is also not possible, the barest minimum is chanting of the Gayatri mantra. Gayatri is the essence of the Vedas. It is said that only after initiation to the Gayatri mantra, Vedas may be chanted. Gayatri mantra should be chanted Sahasra Avritti, that is 1000 times every day. Again, the minimum is at least 10 a day. Gayatri causes mental equipoise known as Chitta Suddhi, which is responsible for attitudinal balance and behavioral correctness. Its Devata is the sun. His day of the Sunday happens to be a holiday. At least that day, we should get up at 4 in the morning and do 1008 Gayatri mantra chanting. At a moderate estimate, it should not take more than 50 minutes. All the Brahmins should learn at least Purusha Suktam, Sri Suktam and Sri Rudram. What I have said above are meant for those Brahmins in other professions and employed now. Since they cannot learn all that is contained in a branch of the Vedas, chanting Sahasra Avritti is the minimum program. But when you do things despite difficulties, the merit is more. So even now, if you start, in a few years, Adhyanam can be completed. Are not people working and earning MPhil and doctorate, say even after 50 or 60 years of age? If you have that will, you have the way. Having remained unaware of Vedas throughout one's life, there have been people who have done Adhyanam after crossing 40 years of age. Amongst the office bearers of the Veda Rakshanam Trust, there are such people. So, sincerity of purpose, will are the important points. Whatever happens to those who are already old and unemployed, I will leave it to their personal decision. But when it comes to the next generation, I insist that they should be given some exposure to Veda Adhyanam. Thus, if I myself give too much margin, that may be a cause for a lackadaisical approach. But I am afraid that I am too rigid and giving a draconian order. It may be go by default. They should get their Upanayanam done by the time they are 8 years of age. And for some 8 years in the evening, they should be taught the important portions of the Vedas by the way of special tuition. If done in a cooperative basis, the expenditure can be less. In addition, some poor children can be benefited. More than anything else, we have to energize the Veda Padashalas, which are barely surviving by the funds and recruitment. This can only be done if Veda Adhyapakas and Adhyayis are helped financially substantially. As I said earlier, a Brahmin should not become too used to comforts and luxuries. He is a life of sacrifices and perseverance. But in the modern world, when the tempting distractions are too many and varied, if at least some of them have to abide by the Swadharma of Veda Adhyayana, Adhyapana, Karma Anushtana of Yajnas, daily and monthly and special occasions, samskaras, their creature comforts should be taken care of so that they may not have to worry about making ends meet. If, when everyone is running after money and the comforts of modern life, if we have to tell some people to abjure and abnegate all that, they are likely to renounce the Veda themselves. We have to take care of them to the extent that they do not run away from other professions. That is what we are working on. Quote, herein, Periyawal is talking about some money matters. It may be please noted that the talk was dated sometime at late 1950s and early 1960s. Due corrections of the value of the rupee may be applied in your minds to be able to relate that to what must be the status today. I am giving verbatim, end quote. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om. Rama 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 Rama.